Today is Tuesday, November 7th, and the 300th day of the year. In our service, we will talk about a Polish success story that has made waves across Europe and invite you to a virtual tour of the Lutheran churches in Masuria. We'll also discuss phenomena from Belarus and London, each notable in its own right. To conclude, we will offer alternatives to homeschooling for your child. But first, we will discuss the Pope, who has been quite bold during the Argentine presidential elections.
During the inauguration of the three-day retreat, marking the 30th anniversary of the Metanoia renewal in the Holy Spirit community in the Kolobrzeg Basilica, Father Rafał Jarosiewicz reminded attendees that our lives rest in the hands of God. The retreat, scheduled from November 13th to 15th, aims to rekindle the faith of its participants, deepen their connection with God, and strengthen the ability to love and trust in God, even through difficult times.
The Argentine Catholic Church has declared that Padre Pepe's statements about candidate Javier Milei are his personal opinions and do not represent the Church's position. The controversy arose after the Pope criticised Milei's electoral proposal as unacceptable. Bishop Conejero suggests that casting an invalid vote is also an option for voters. The second round of Argentina's presidential election, featuring Milei and Sergio Massa, is set for November 19th. Milei has been critical of Pope Francis, who did not mince words, referring to the politician as the Pied Piper of Hamelin.
The National Library of Belarus has published a new edition of the Brest Catechism from the year 1553. This is the first book printed in Belarus, in both Belarusian and English. The edition includes works on the Radziwiłł printing house in Brest and the role of the Reformation in Belarus.
The Society for Counselling and Pastoral Psychology invites everyone to the 13th National Day of Pastoral Ministry on November 25th at the Lutheran Centre in Warsaw. The leading theme is Sexuality in Pastoral Care, Significance and Challenges. The programme includes lectures by Beata Wolfram Krukowska and Father Dr. Grzegorz Olik, as well as workshops. The day before, a conference will be held concerning the trauma of sexual violence victims, which can also be attended online.
The website at Virtual Museums Lutherani PL has enriched its content with new virtual tours, allowing visits to the interiors of evangelical churches from 20 towns in Masuria. Masurian schools are already using such resources for interactive religious lessons. During the commemoration of the Reformation, the expansion of the project was presented, along with the announcement of placing QR codes on churches.
Thanks to the expansion of the ultra-low emission zone to cover most of London, the number of vehicles not meeting clean air standards has dropped by nearly half. The expansion faced criticism from drivers, but the court ruled Mayor Sadiq Khan's actions as lawful, emphasising that his policy is yielding the desired results in improving air quality.
Finally, we have a national success story. Despite the efforts of both the government and the opposition, Poland has been among the leading pumpkin producers in the European Union for 4 years. Our country produces 400,000 tonnes of pumpkins annually, accounting for 40% of the EU's production. The simplicity of cultivation and the possibility of long-term storage make pumpkins popular among Polish farmers. Mainly 2 varieties are cultivated, the regular and the giant, which are used both in cooking and decoration. Pumpkins are valued on the table for their richness in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, as well as their protein and fibre content, all with low calories.
Raising children in faith does not necessarily require homeschooling. Daily Bible reading, even during meals, helps build a strong foundation of faith. Exchanging verses can be a fun educational game. It is also important to discuss life's problems in the light of faith with children, preparing them for independence. Watching Christian programmes allows for family discussions on faith matters, and regular church visits reinforce the habit of participating in the religious life of the community. Prayer, both individual and family, teaches the diversity of expressing faith. Equally important are the testimonies of serving others, such as supporting those in need or simple acts of daily kindness.
That's all in today's news service on Safira FM. We're glad you're with us. May God bless us all.